Hey guys, it's Kyle with White Collar Wisdom, and we're here for another channel update. Woo! Psh, psh. Yeah, I still don't know how to do the firework special effects, but I'm sure one of these days I'll get them down. So, what's happened since the last channel update? Well, 3,000 views of our videos have happened, and 130-ish people have subscribed to the channel since then. We've released 9 new videos since that as well. So let me address some of those numbers. To all those people that watched and subscribed that are watching this now, thank you. I will continue to create videos that you deserve. So speaking of videos I've created, people have asked me what my favorite book is. Well, I don't have a favorite book because there's a lot of sub questions after that, but I will answer what's the favorite book I've reviewed so far in this channel. That is by far The Effective Executive by Peter Drucker. I would say that anybody who is in a leadership role, about to transition into or looking to transition into management, or somebody who's just interested in leadership, that book is going to be hard to top. That's exceptional for how to frame your mindset for being a true leader of people and how to deliver what's expected of you. So great book. That would be one of my favorites. So that's all stuff that's happened. Let's talk about what's next for the channel. So I got fun stuff and I got business book stuff. Okay, fine, I'll start with the fun stuff. Got a green screen. Now I won't be using that for like our book summaries, but for like our compilation videos, I think that can really help with stuff. So we'll be seeing some fun green screen effects. Yep, just like that for some of the compilation videos, like the time management and why you hate reading. We'll be experimenting with that to give you something fun to watch. That's that. The next one's gonna be, I'm gonna be doing an About Me video. The thought occurred to me, I've been talking as if you all know me and you have no idea what my qualifications and backgrounds are. I'm just some guy who comes on here and says, hey, here's a book. Well, I think that's important so that you understand that, the message coming from you, that source of it, what's the credibility of this source? Who's telling me this stuff? So I'm gonna do an About Me video to give you sort of my personal and professional background. That way you can kind of have a better idea of where this information's coming from and see that it's coming from a position of experience and not just some random guy who reads a book and throws on a suit. So green screen, we've got the About Me video, and then, okay, so the compilation videos, like the time management video that I did, seem to do very well. A lot of you like that. I got a lot of views on that one, so I'm gonna assume that's because you liked it. So I actually had a couple of these ideas before, and I did most of them already that I had mentioned in the last update. The only one I didn't do yet was the books I won't review and why. Again, some books, they're great to read, but they just don't summarize well. There's a lot of Brian Tracy books that fall into this category because there's just, he's content. I mean, a summary of his book would basically be the chapter list, the table of contents. So I can't go through a Brian Tracy, but most of Brian Tracy books like that. There's also some, and I'm not going to blow too much of it here, but there's also some that probably didn't need to be books. I think a paragraph would have done. Like I said in my last video, there's a lot of TED Talks that should have stayed TED Talks and not become books. But I'm also going to do some more fun ones like horrible interview questions, why they're good, or why they're bad, I should say, and then good interview questions and why they're good. So those of you that are either gonna be interviewing for a new job or interviewing people, especially now with the economy starting to open back up, you'd be doing more interviews. So we'll give you some ideas of what to ask, that kind of thing. And then for more of a fun one, we're gonna be doing the overused office expressions and quotes. So we'll be covering some of those. One last thing I wanted to give you guys, and this is more of just my response to you and what I think that you guys deserve. In my About section of the channel, if you've ever clicked, I don't know where I'm pointing right now, it's over there somewhere. In my About section of my channel, it says new video every week. And when I first started, this was an attainable goal because all I was doing was reading books. Well, then last week happened, and I read a book that wasn't gonna make a good video summary. So then I had to start a new book, and I was rushing, and I didn't make it in time because I could have done it. I could have nailed it and put it up on like Sunday night and technically met my week, and done that thing. But then I thought, you know what? People, right now, you're watching this video. Out of the entire universe of videos and TV shows and everything you could be doing, you're watching me speak right now. That is something that I do not take lightly. I will not put out a video just to make a schedule, just to check a box because I needed to check a box. You're not a box, you're a person. Your time is valuable. Because of that, I'm gonna change that up a little bit, okay? I would rather put out, and I'm sure you all would agree, I would rather put out a high quality, good content, engaging video for you to watch every other week than put out a video every week. I don't want you guys to watch junk. I'm not into filler episodes, right? I'm not a TV show that's in season 9 that should have ended in 3. I'm not gonna string you along. If I got something good to say, something that I think is good, I'll tell you. But I don't wanna hold myself to some arbitrary schedule. So what that's gonna realistically look like moving forward is gonna be probably 1 to 2 book summaries every month, and then probably 1 to 2 compilation or other category videos every month as well. So in that same month, you'll get between 2 and 4 videos. It is less than what I was previously putting out. Like I said before this, I put up 9 videos since the last channel update. Realistically, that was because I had a lot of those shot and edited. I just hadn't uploaded them yet because I was doing them once a week. But I couldn't keep up with that pace and still deliver the quality that you deserve. So I want you to watch something that's fun. I want you to enjoy our time together. I mean, it's a few minutes here and there, but it should be spent well. You know, your time is valuable. You could be with your kids right now. You could be watching, like I said, any other video on YouTube right now of the probably billions or trillions or whatever the number is, and you're watching mine. So because of that, I won't make you an arbitrary checkbox. If I release a video, it's going to be quality. So the schedule will change, and that's to benefit both of us. So hope that's okay with everybody. But I know everybody's still thinking about the green screen videos and how much fun that's going to be. And it's true, that was a lot of fun just in the little test that I did with it. So anyway, thanks again for joining. I really appreciate everybody who's watched the channel. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes and even the dislikes, okay? But remember, if you're going to dislike a video, make sure you click the dislike twice. That way I really know about it. All right, I think it's time for my tagline. Thanks again for watching White Collar Wisdom.